How do empaths find or make friends? It's so hard for the empath to develop strong, meaningful, close, tight, intimate relationships. Why? There are so many reasons. My name is Germaine. Welcome to the Sigma Empath Podcast Rant Edition. No guess, I'm the author of Pink is the Color of Empathy. I'm a life coach. I specialize in empowering empaths to either recover from narcissist abuse or to find themselves and live authentically. So for the empath, it's really a big challenge finding close, intimate friendships or personal romantic relationships. And the first thing you have to understand, and I've mentioned this in other videos and other reels, you have to understand that you are such a small percentage of the population. Some statistics will say 5% of the population are empaths. So that means you've got such a small percentage, a small chance of finding like-minded individuals. So why is this crucial for the empath? One is because of our sensitivity to energy, to behaviors, to actions, to intentions, to the things that are not said. We read between the lines. And anybody who doesn't come from a place of integrity, authenticity, your subconscious is going to let you know, even if they're not a narcissist. The ultimate romantic partner, the ultimate friend for an empath is to find and meet another empath. It sounds really straightforward and basic, but the only true relationship an empath can have is with another empath. And now within the scale of the other empath, you've got to try and find an empath who is where you are. If you look at another one of my videos, I talk about the 4 stages or the 4 levels of the empath. You've got to find an empath who is somewhat at your level or at a level that you're compatible with to either be the support that they reach the next level or be the understanding, nurturing person to elevate them to the next level. But it's all about compatibility now. So what do you have to do to find that person? As you already probably do, you're very diligent. You're very cautious and patient in developing relationships. This is a must for the empath. The narcissist will love bomb, the complete opposite of what the empath needs to do. The narcissist wants to dive into it full on. I love you, you're the love of my life. I feel like I've known you forever. All those beautiful things. And the empath has to retreat and do the complete opposite. I'm going to be very diligent. I'm going to observe your behavior. I'm going to recognize and acknowledge and identify how my nervous system is responding to being with you on a subconscious level, on an energetic level. But these are all crucial steps for the empath to be able to develop healthy relationships. You just simply have to be really patient and really, really diligent. And by patient, I don't mean a few weeks. I don't mean months. I'm talking maybe years. Gradually let people in. Now, if you want to expedite that process, you have to place, and this is kind of a mind game, which I don't really like to promote, but this is the psychology of the human condition. There are games that are played. And the game that you need to play is one where you have to put out feelers and tests. For example, when you meet somebody, immediately set a boundary, some form of boundary to see how they respond to boundaries. The minute they step out of line, don't be nice, hold them accountable, point out what's wrong, what doesn't align with your core values, observe how they respond. These are things that the empath tends to not do because we want to be the people pleaser, we want to be nice, we want to fit in, we want to be liked. But these are mandates for the empath. If they fail your litmus test, you might give them a second chance. Maybe give them a third chance. But after that, do know, if they cannot be accountable, if they cannot take constructive criticism because you're pointing out things that are violating your core values, if they get defensive, if they feel like you are attacking them for pointing something out, they're not your people. A healthy empath, because there are also unhealthy empaths, a healthy empath can be held accountable in a constructive dialogue, you should be able to receive critique. Honey, it really annoys me when you keep leaving the toilet seat up. If they get defensive for things like that you point out, it could be one of two things. They are an unhealed empath. Now you have to decide, are you going to be patient? Because they're an unhealed empath. Maybe with your love and support and kindness and patience, they will heal. Maybe they're just an emotionally unintelligent person, or maybe they're a narcissist. But either way, all of those three are going to test and challenge your nervous system. So how can you tell instinctually if somebody might be healthy for you? You've got to really pay attention how you respond. If there's any form of nervousness, anxiety, discomfort, and yes, some people might say, yeah, but it could just be you're insecure, you're used to being isolated, and now you're self-conscious of opening up and you're afraid. All of those things are possible. But if vibrationally somebody aligns, that angst should go away. Again, beware, because the narcissist is so cunning. They know how to play the part. They know how to mirror you to a level where it will feel like they're an empath. They like you, and they might remove your level of anxiety or discomfort or dis-ease. That goes back to the patience factor. But really pay attention. Do I feel comfortable with this person? Do they ask questions about me? Are they genuinely interested in me? And when they ask me questions, this is a really good gauge. When they ask me questions and we talk, I feel comfortable. And I want to clarify that a little bit. Introverts tend to not talk much. Here's the interesting part about that. Introverts only remain silent when they're in the company of people they don't like or feel comfortable with. Once an introvert is comfortable, they will talk your ear off. That's how you gauge your level of comfort with somebody. Are you automatically, freely, organically opening up to this person? That's a really good gauge to understand if this friendship, this romantic partnership, has potential. You feel comfortable, you feel safe, you feel confident. My name is Germaine. Do check out my book, Pink is the Color of Empathy. I'm blown away as to the lives this is changing. The feedback is absolutely amazing. If you want to do a deeper dive into becoming an empowered empath, a conscious empath, a recovering empath, a healing empath, please reach out, connect. I might be the right coach for you. You might be the right client for me. Again, for the sake of the community, if there are things that I missed out that you have insight about what we just talked about, please share them. It's all about community, bringing value to the community. I have a level of expertise. I don't know everything, and I lean on you to be a part of the empowerment journey for everybody within this community. If there are things that you related to, that you experienced, add your experience so that others can learn from you. Also, as people do comment, I'm hoping people are going to comment, but as people do comment, interact with those people too. Let them know, yes, I experienced that too. I feel you. I support you. Here's what I did. Here's what helped me. This is how we help each other become empowered empaths. Everybody, thank you once again. My name is Germaine.